Queensland young gun Cam Smith burst onto the PGA Tour scene in 2015, earning close to $1 million, thanks largely to that tied fourth finish at the US Open at Chambers Bay. But his return season this year was marred by a mystery illness. 23-year-old Smith only now finding his feet as a PGA Tour player.
I think the first year I was out when I had that good finish in the US Open, it was kind of like we only had 7 starts. I think I ended up getting a few more towards the end of the year. Got on a bit of a roll and then got my first start in Malaysia and had the confidence up, played well there and sort of just kept rolling on from there through to the US Open. And it was kind of just like, if it works, it works, and if it doesn't, it doesn't. And it was kind of just freeing up and playing. Whereas that year, it was kind of different in the sense that you had a job and you kind of had to keep it. And then obviously getting sick through the middle of the year didn't really help. They didn't really pinpoint it, but I think it was a parasite in my stomach. And I lost a ton of weight and a ton of power and a ton of strength. I was seriously like a skeleton with skin on it. Probably had a good 3 or 4 months where ball striking was really just awful. Yeah, and that was kind of hard to catch up to at the end of the year. So I'm only just getting back now. Old man got me into golf really young, maybe when I was 3 or 4, and then had a choice when I was about 9 or 10 whether I wanted to play rugby or golf, and I chose golf. I just loved it. You know, I love the etiquette and yeah, I just love the game. I just love how it's set up, and I hate playing golf by myself. I absolutely hate it. If I go out to practice, I'll always bring one of my cousins or a mate or something to come down and hit balls with me. Otherwise I just get bored and start doing stuff that I shouldn't really be doing. I've always been a wedger and a putter, so I just keep working on my strengths. I don't really try and work on other parts of my game. I work on strength with my strength and conditioning coach a lot, and that sort of takes care of the rest. We're trying to catch up with the rest of the guys and then just keep wedging and putting. You know, golf is one of those unique sports where there's a million different ways to do it as long as it's just a score at the end of the day, really. I feel really good with my game at the moment. I've been playing really well, been striking the ball well, probably the best I've ever struck it. I love the course here, it's my home state, home crowd. I always have friends and family coming down, so they're egging me on. It's very therapeutic for me. I think it's like I'm back at one team and just having a bash. I don't get that at all, so like I said, to be at home and play in front of friends and family is like a one-off thing for me a year, so yeah, it was very cool to do that. You know, with everyone in my team now, we've really set up a team culture, which is if I fail, everyone feels like they've failed, and if I've done well, then everyone feels like they've done well. It's awesome, and it's awesome to, you know that your team is behind you, whether you fail or whether you're going good.